Hello everyone, I magically changed clothes, and welcome to a brand new show on this channel that has a more serious review structure than the usual ThePixelPunch series. The games that I'll cover on this show will tend to be more recent games, although I can't guarantee that they'll be brand new. Now here's where I would put a joke about American indie rock band brand new, but I have a thing called copyright and I need to respect copyright, despite the fact my usage would fall under fair use. Fix your system, YouTube! Now, I've decided to call this show Half-Hour Power. It's exactly what the title is. I play a game for half an hour and give my first impressions on it. So, maybe take my opinions with a grain of salt. And what game will I be playing today? Well, if you know me personally, you know that one of my favorite games of all time is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I think Underground is a good game, but Pro Skater 3 was the game that actually got me into speedrunning. I'm not joking. Now, when Pro Skater 5 came out, I was excited. One of my favorite IPs was finally coming back on current-gen consoles, no less. And, well, we all know how that turned out. So needless to say, my thirst for skateboarding games was still there. I went to Skate 3 for a bit, and that quenched my thirst for a while, but as we all know, thirst, it always comes back. I decided to avoid Pro Skater clones, so no, sorry, but this isn't a review of Disney's Extreme Skating Adventure or Simpsons Skateboarding. One game that I heard was great was OlliOlli, and I found out that a sequel was released a year later. And thus, I decided to pick up OlliOlli2, Welcome to Olliwood. And what do I think about it? It's okay. I honestly don't understand the critical acclaim that this game has got, and I'm not talking like 7 out of 10s, I'm talking about 9 out of 10s, which IGN gave it. That was the exact same score that they gave Earthbound. Holy crap. So let's start off with what I did like about the game. The presentation, it's awesome. I mean, it's stylish, it's crisp, and despite some bright neon colors, it's not a pain to the eyes. Performance-wise, surprisingly, the game never dropped below 60 FPS, and this is a fast game, so it was actually pretty astonishing to me. The gameplay is also a really good concept. It's a left-to-right runner where you perform tricks and complete goals as you try to make it to a movie premiere. The gameplay is also pulled out just enough so that you can see what's coming up ahead, which is amazing. It's kind of like the old Sonic games, for comparison. I only managed to play one world when I was playing, so I only heard one song, but from what I heard, it was really good. It didn't exactly scream skateboarding, but it was still pretty good, and I liked it. The game also has a wide library of tricks, which is pretty much essential when you make a skateboarding game. However, the tricks are also where my complaints start to come in. You see, the tutorial is very muddled in this game. Instead of having one long consecutive tutorial, it's divided up into pieces, kind of. Now, that's not necessarily bad, because a lot of games actually do that, including Tony Hawk. But the thing is, they put that under one menu. But with OlliOlli2, it's spaced out very awkwardly. Like, you have one long tutorial that is put when you first start the game, but it doesn't teach you everything. And then, as you start to play levels, there are tutorials that you can choose to play before the levels. So, it's just very awkward, and I didn't like it personally. Pulling off tricks can also be a really big pain for some reason, which is not good for a skateboarding game at all. Now, I was thinking about this, and what I thought is that it might be because you don't have enough time or space to pull off your trick and continue your combo, which is one of the things that people like about skateboarding games. Speaking of space, in order to continue going at a decent speed, you at least have to land okay. And when you start to land your tricks, what you have to do is press the X button. However, I'm certain that you have to be like pixel perfect, like one frame off, and you're done. I also never got to the manuals or reverts, which is one of the things that was added into this game, so I can't really comment on that. The controls were just very wonky, and I don't like them. Sorry, Roll 7. It's my opinion. Now on to the difficulty. Like the controls, it's surprisingly wonky. Some goals are perfect and can be completed on the first go, while others just can't be completed for a while. I guess they expected players to learn other tricks as it goes along and then go back. But that is no excuse in my opinion. I mean, with Tony Hawk Pro Scare 3, I was able to complete every single goal on the first try. So I don't think OlliOlli2 has an excuse there. So once again, it just wasn't done right. OlliOlli2 is, like I said at the beginning of this video, just okay, and this isn't a guy coming in expecting a Tony Hawk-like game. This is a guy just trying to expect a game, and it honestly doesn't deserve the 8 or 9s out of 10s that it's been getting. So my ultimate rating for OlliOlli2 Welcome to Olliwood is consider it. I thankfully got this when it was on sale, so there wasn't a huge dent in my pocket. But if you do buy this, I wouldn't get it at full price. It's not the best game by far, but not a travesty. That would be... Hello everyone, I would like to thank you for watching the first installment of Half Hour Power. This is a show that's going to be kind of alternating between itself and top 10 lists, which the first one will be released next week. If you did like this video, I would like to implore you to like and subscribe and even comment down below. And if you didn't like it, go on and comment down below anyway to give me some advice on how I should improve. So, if you enjoy this, be sure to up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and have an amazing day.